a vlog entry here. You guys are about to experience the worst trade of my life, arguably the worst experience I've had in my professional career. You're going to see the raw reality of trading. You're going to see a man not listen to his strategy and his playbook. You're going to see a man deviate from his max loss. You're going to see a man's emotion in the trade. But I also, if you guys stay to the end, I recorded afterwards as well. This is an insane video to make, but I feel the need to make it because if I want to be someone that you guys look up to and I want to help pave the way for the next generation of traders, I have to show the good, the bad, and the ugly. I've shown a lot of good over the last year. Now it's time for you guys to see the ugliest part of trading that you can possibly imagine. I hope you guys live vicariously through the situation and you never have to experience it yourselves and say, Jay did that, Jay went through that pain so that I could walk the straight and narrow and not have to experience that. I understand I'm in uncharted territory. Not many 24-year-olds are trading with several $1 million. I take that as a privilege. And yeah, I would highly encourage you guys to stay to the end because there's a lot more to this video than just me losing. And I think that's where bulk of me teaching you guys kind of what to do from here. And then a little surprise at the end of what happened the next day. Absolutely crazy. Enjoy. Last thing before we get onto it, guys, I don't ask for anything. I don't sell a course. I don't sell any paid subscription or any signals. All I ask for you guys to do is, because I'm documenting my journey and I'm being vulnerable by posting this, I just ask kindly that you guys subscribe. That's all I really care about, is growing my channels and getting this message out there to other traders to show them the raw reality of trading so they can learn from someone that's transparent, truthful, and walks the walk. My only income is trading. So if you guys want this to be the staple of the trading industry and you're tired of seeing gurus, Flexster Lambos and Reynolds, please give a thumbs up, stay to the end, and subscribe. All right, on the video. A1 setups only. So I am down around 65,000 right now. Holy snaps, I'm gonna have to get my ad off here. Ripping. Down 70.
Give it some time.
Yeah, I'm gonna wait, but dang. Gonna add again. We're down 90. Gonna add at 4,800. Hopefully not. I wanted to get another 20 at there, 48.03. Then our average would be like 90. Then we'd get out ASAP.
You don't want to throw that hedge on, buddy?
Not right here. Insane move. Insane move. That is
Just
no
straight in the
plan.
blue sky, huh?
I guess so. Holy shit, that's not good. It's out.
Technically cleared them all. 27 grand, dude, on the main.
Nice, 20 grand on the stem. Whew. All right, now we got work we gotta do.
I mean, we've waited for these and work, but I don't know, buddy. I really don't know. But you're getting close to your 20. You got $21.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to. On its first pullback, I'm gonna have to trim it.
All right, Jay, we're sitting at like 270.
Okay, I'm gonna add one more time.
This is your game, bro.
I think it's worth going a little bit further for the potential for it to pull on back, take some off, and salvage the trade. I think we can manage only losing 100,000, not 300,000 on this. Risky, but I'm willing to go to 4. So I'm exceeding max loss here. I have to add Jim.
All right, Jay, you gotta be careful, bro. You're like sitting at like almost 400, bro.
I know.
You closed that one?
Yeah, I did.
Okay. That's 12 bandos.
If it takes highs, Jimmy, I'm out.
I don't know, Jay.
I have to. I have to stop the bleeding.
No, I understand.
Just to let you know, if I see 36 again, I'm out.
The whole thing you're gonna cut.
Yeah, I have to. We exceeded max loss. This was a $10 pullback. If it recovers this, then I don't know where it'll go.
Please let that be the top, buddy, huh?
15, 48.15. I'm taking another cover. So if it pulls them back another 15, I'm gonna take another 10 off. Stop loss is 29.
Huh?
Stop loss is 29.
What's that mean?
48.29 is our stop loss.
You put a stop loss in, or
I'm manually gonna execute it at 48.29.
okay. You're gonna sell it all up?
Yes.
That's 300.
Yes.
I think you're gonna be alright here, Jay. I think she's gonna stall here and then fall down.
Well, I just have to stick to max loss rules. Right, at least give us a fighting shot. Well, we're gonna throw a hedge on here soon at 29 AJ if it hits, because it'll be our max loss at 300k. Hedge is on. No way it top ticks, right? All right, so we closed out 300. Dude, if that top ticks the hedge, I actually might freak out. Okay, good.
Now it's over.
Now we can decide to cover for a loss, for a $290-ish thousand loss, and I can just cover all, or we can see if this rips again and gives us an opportunity to take off the hedge, secure the profit, and then ride the short back down. Those are our options. All right, so I haven't closed the hedge yet, just because the market's still running. Down about 350,000 today. So we're gonna do this entry, kind of talk about what happened, because it's fresh in my mind. This literally just happened not too long ago. So number one, how did this happen? To be honest, I did not listen to my edge or my playbook at all. I completely deviated from it. And the sad part is, I knew it was going to happen. I saw that I was coming off a really hot year. I was really confident. And then I started trading things that were kind of my strategy, but not really. Like entering before certain signals were being placed. And then I took a completely intuitive swing trade that I had no business taking. I actually just paused. There was a trade I had to take. I'm not one to give trade many power. I did just take a trade, made 13,500 on it. Traded it how I normally would. And that's exactly what I didn't do. A lot of you guys would be like, "Are you kidding me, Jay? You just lost 360k and you're already back trading?" To be honest, guys, I feel great. I feel fine. It's not about the money. I'm red on the year now because I was up 300,000. Now I'm down 45 or 40 on my manual account. But you gotta understand something. Like, now that I'm dealing with tens of millions of dollars, it's like 3% of my account. All tens of millions is not mine, but from what I'm managing, 3% drop isn't really catastrophic. Not to mention, that should never happen again. That loss was completely my fault. I just felt the need to take a trade. It's funny. I'm going on my 8th year. I made $1 million last year. I'm about to hop on the #1 trading podcast in the entire world. Yet I still can make a beginner mistake. And I'm man enough to admit it. It's my fault. That loss was 100% my fault. However, I would rather it almost be from user error than my edge starting to fade. But you only have big losses like that if it was user error. Now, I can go through the chart and talk to you guys about it, but my #1 thing that I'm going to encourage you guys with is, one, don't give your losses too much power. I see guys like take weeks off or whatever. Like, why? I get maybe you need to reset, refocus, but like then you're timid to get back into trading and things of that nature. I would just be like, man, that was stupid. All right, next play. Like just because a quarterback throws an interception, you think that he's gonna say, "Coach, sit me out in the next drive"? No way. No, I'm just gonna be more accurate with my throws. Same thing you have to do with trading. So I don't give my losses much power. I'm right back at it. Obviously, if I see the same consistent mistakes happen time and time and time again, that's a different story. But what I won't let this do is I won't let this loss compound. I'm just going to continue to trade my way. And then with how much percent gain I make, within 30 days, I should be back to break even. Maybe even sooner. Who knows? Doesn't matter. But I'm going to end green on the year, and that's all that matters because I have a profitable edge. So if you're watching this after a big loss, I want to encourage you with a few things. Number one, I would consider myself top 0.1 or top 0.01% of traders just because of total P&L. That's what I go off of, and percent gain. And it should encourage you that even though I don't know if this is encouraging or discouraging, but you'll never be 100% robot. You'll always have a little human inside of you that you want to crush, but that little human inside of you will make mistakes. And that is part of the game. That is part of being a manual trader. Algorithmic side, you don't have that, but you also don't have user discretion that comes along with it. So there's pros and cons to manual trading. Cons are the emotion can still come into play, and it did today for me. Number two, when it comes to having a big loss, don't give it too much power. I've seen guys they call it trader rehab, where they'll size it down immensely and kind of build back up. Sure, that's great if you want to, but also I have to realize that the market is giving me insane trading opportunities right now. I trade gold, and gold is ripping, and so I need to continue to abuse my edge. So longer I mope and mosey beyond that point, 6 months down the road, that could cost me quite literally $1 million just because I want to sulk. I don't have time for that. Get up, get over it, get on with it. Next trade. That's how it should be. Easy come, easy go. And the same thing with winners. Obviously, like some of my big wins, like one of them I kind of was rejoicing or freaking out about it, but that was because I was around a lot of guys. My big $200,000 trade, I was like, yep, that was cool. All right, on to the next one. That's how you need to be with trading. It's boring, but that's profitable. Easy come, easy go. And the last thing is make sure you have a max loss in your account. What is the percent total that you can lose and still wake up in the morning and live to trade another day? And let me ask you this. What can you easily recover from 30 to 45 days down the road? If it's going to put you back a whole quarter, 2, 3, 4 months, that is way too large of a loss. So I would encourage you that whatever you can lose comfortably in 30 days and you can make that back in, that should be your max loss, or define it however you wish. But there needs to be a max loss in place. Mine is 3 to 5% of my total account of all my assets under management. So I did override max loss today by a little bit, but it's because I knew with a relative fact that where I would have cut my loss was the worst possible place to cut it. So I was willing to risk a little bit more for it to pull on back, and it did. I added outside of my max loss, it came back down. I was able to mitigate some of that loss, which I was happy with. But have a max loss in place and really stick to it. Because when I creeped back up to that max loss, I cut it. This will save you from major blow up days. Today, if I was still holding, I'd be down like $1 million. Whew, that's a big hit. That would put me back a couple months, probably. All right, vlog entry. It's the next morning. I'm obviously still holding on to the hedge. I haven't closed it yet, mainly just because I was looking for... I don't even know what I was looking for. But the only thing I wanted to add was I took a trade last night. Made 15,000 on it. And a lot of people are wondering why I am not taking more time off to reflect, to sit back, and to think about it, and really wondering how the heck I'm able to bounce back so quick. I'll tell you this. No one can knock me down. No thing or opportunity will stop me in my drive. There's nothing on planet Earth that will stop my drive to being who I want to be. Not even myself. Not even my biggest mistake. I've lived very different lives in the past 5 years. And I'll tell you, the pain of the worst choices, the worst trades, and the worst days that I've had in my new life can never amount to who can never amount to an average day of my past life. And for that, I'm grateful. On to the next.
2 hours later.
Well, I guess Trump wanted to announce that he wasn't going to invade Greenland, and they were coming up with a deal. So gold dropped, gave me the opportunity to cover my shorts. So I just closed out pretty much at the top for 200, and it took me not even 24 hours. I don't know what to say.